What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Series 37 Seth Rollins. And here we have Seth in the packaging. He does include a briefcase, the cinder blocks, and it says entrance vest, but it's actually a shirt. Here's a picture of Seth Rollins right here. On the side, that same picture of Seth Rollins. And on the back, a nice little bio, not really readable bio, but just some stats. This is his Hell in a Cell 2014 attire from Davenport, Iowa. His emblem right there. The curb stomp is his finishing move. He debuted in 2012. And that's all the rest of the stats. Recreate the action of the WWE. Other figures in this assortment include The Miz, Brock Lesnar, Stephanie McMahon, John Cena, and Dean Malenko. And it is Dean Malenko's first time in the line, which I'm actually happy I have Seth Rollins in hand. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him open up, and we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Seth Rollins posing out of the packaging. Now before we get on to the figure himself, let's actually show what he comes with. He does come with two cinder block pieces, if we can just zoom in on those really fast. They're identical, so I'm just going to show one off, and there's quite a bit of detail on this. I'm not sure if you can pick that up. It actually does look like cinder blocks. Unfortunately on one side it does, on both sides, never mind. It has the copyright information and they weren't able to put the details on the inside. But the cinder blocks are breakaway, in case you're wondering, so you can bash them against somebody's head if you really wanted to. Or you can have Seth Rollins curb stomp your figures into the cinder blocks. I don't know, you do what you want, but he does come with two of them, which I think is fitting because he did curb stomp Dean Ambrose through the cinder blocks, so really nice accessory. Moving those off to the side, he also did come with a Money in the Bank briefcase. Once again, really loving the Money in the Bank briefcase. This is the golden one. It's not the red or blue one because there's only one title that you can get with a Money in the Bank contract now. But on this side, it doesn't have the Money in the Bank emblem, just the new WWE logo. And it does open up if you really wanted to, so I guess if you have smaller accessories that you didn't want to lose, you can put them in here, which that's always a good idea. And then last but not least, let's actually see if I can't do this on camera. I haven't even tried this yet. He does come with his entrance shirt, which, as you can see, at first looks, it doesn't look removable. But that's because the clips are on the back and not on the side. And supposedly this is a new material, so like I said, I haven't tried taking it off yet, so we're finding this out now. And you know what? It actually does seem like a new material. If I can get the shirt off. Yeah, I didn't seem to struggle with this shirt as much as I thought I would, considering I had to get it up and over the figure. But anyway, he does come with his entrance shirt, which it is lacking paint. Let's actually just clip that on really fast. But yeah, it is lacking some paint. If you were to look at his tights, they don't match. They do not match whatsoever. I kind of wish that it was in that same gray plastic that his pants were, or maybe have the tights an actual black and have the gray as the accent, so you could have painted them on. But it's a really nice shirt. Kind of wish it had the side details on it, because it does have some details on the side. For obvious reasons, there would be no detail in the back, because that's where you'd have to open it, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to go through the trouble of sculpting details that they're going to have to cut and make like that. So I'm all for it. So full range of accessories with Seth Rollins. You get the briefcase, cinder blocks, and an entrance shirt. So really nice. Let's zoom the camera out so we can go on to the figure himself. So here we have Seth Rollins posed without any accessories on him, and let's get a full 360. Now, I don't remember Money in the Bank from last year too well, but I'm pretty sure that Seth Rollins, when he started using this emblem, stopped using the silver trimming on the kick pads. Like I said, I could be wrong, or maybe I'm just remembering it differently, but yeah, I think the silver trimming shouldn't be on this attire anymore, or if it does have the silver trimming, he should have the belt buckle, not the Seth Rollins logo. But really nice looking figure. He is basically the Toys R Us exclusive Seth Rollins, which let's actually do a comparison really fast, so let's move him here. And so here we have the Toys R Us exclusive Seth Rollins posed next to Elite 37 Seth Rollins, and honestly, if you had to choose just one of these figures, I would still go with the Seth Rollins, because the hair is a little more accurate, but then you get the shirt with him, but essentially they're the same figures. I remember originally when they showed off Seth Rollins, his legs seemed to be kind of skinny, but it looks like that isn't the case here. But this is obviously Seth Rollins when he started going with the Authority, and you can see he still has all the blonde in his hair, where here it's starting to fade out. But this is still a really nice figure, and I'll get more on that later. But moving that Seth Rollins off to the side, so we can go on to some details on his tights. Now let's actually go on to his overall detail, shall we? Not just his tights. But really nice face sculpt. Like I said, this is a pretty good face scan of Seth Rollins, because he did start growing out his beard a little bushier after he left the Shield. So the hair is all there. His Bushido, is that right? The proper way to pronounce it? Bushido tattoo going down his spine. He's wearing his signature black gloves. You can see the Seth Rollins logo right there. Painted really well. The black stripe going down his tights. Although his tights are like this grayish color. I kind of wish that they were two-toned, where the inside was black and the outside was gray. Kind of like how it should be, but it still looks nice. The only real problem I have are his knee pads. The knee pads don't really match anything, really. They're there. They don't match his tights. They don't match his kick pads. The coloring is really off, and it bothers me because his knee pads are supposed to be the same color as his tights, and I'm wondering why they gave him a different shade of knee pads for this figure. I don't know. But like I said, he does have the silver trimming as well as the black kick pads. Overall, the knee pads kind of throw the figure off for me, although it's not like they completely ruin the figure. I just kind of wish they went with black kick pads, or not kick pads, knee pads. But anyway, going on to his articulation, he has a ball jointed head. He can look up, down, left and right, as well as tilt his head side to side. So you got full range of movement in the head. Arms on a ball joint go out. Do a full 360. He spins at the bicep. Single jointed in the elbow. Spins and bends at the wrist. And it's the same for both arms. He has an ab crunch, which works really well, although going up, it seems like mine is a little loose, but once you get it right there, it sticks. He has a waist joint. Legs go forward, back, and out. He spins at the thigh. He is double jointed in the knees. That's one joint there, two joints there. He spins just below the trimming, so it's not one piece, so he spins right below, not at the boot, but right below the silver trimming. So if you're going to try spinning it, don't try spinning from the silver. It's right here at the boot. And then he does have ankle joints, which I tend to get more stiff ankles than loose ankles, but like I said, I prefer stiff ankles. The figure standard, and really nice rocker ankle. Let me see if this... He has really nice rocker ankles on this one, so there is that. So maybe I'll do a boot swap, maybe, who knows. But more on that later. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get Seth Rollins' pose up, and we'll move on to my final thoughts, so sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Seth Rollins' pose for my final thoughts, and overall, I am really impressed by this figure. I kind of like the attire on the gold on the Toys R Us Seth Rollins, but I really do like this figure as well. So if I had to pick just one, I would go with this one because he is a mass release figure versus an exclusive where you're not guaranteed to get him in your area, and if you don't live in the United States, it is pretty hard tracking him down. Like I said, if you had to go with one, this is probably the one to go with. But if you can get hold of the Toys R Us one, I'd say pick him up. I picked this Seth Rollins up, ironically, at Toys R Us for about $19.99. It came out to about $21.80 with tax. That's basically what you're paying for Elite figures these days. But if you can find this Seth Rollins and you can't track down a Toys R Us exclusive Seth Rollins, he is a really nice alternative just in case you can't pick them up. And what more can I say? You do get the entrance jacket, or the shirt, excuse me, as well as the money in the bank briefcase. And these cinder blocks are just awesome. I'm probably going to use them in displays or probably track more of these down because these are fun. But anyway, if you can find this Seth Rollins and you need an updated Seth Rollins and you don't collect basics like me, this is a really nice figure to have and a must-have in your collection. But anyway, this is King of Dragons 5000 saying thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to check out all my other videos. Check out all my other figure reviews. Tell me what you think of Seth Rollins. Is he a pass? Do you like this one? Do you like the Toys R Us one more than this one? You know, just tell me what you think about the figure, and I'll try my best to respond to you. But anyway, thank you once again for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other video reviews, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.